Welcome back to the Hell Yeah podcast. I'm Tom Mitchell, as always with me.
So insecure the way he just started. Like it maybe like have a little bit more to it. That was like very like, come on.
We talked about that. We feel like
have we done this before?
Yeah, we feel like you. Actually, this started when you called us out. You're like, do people introduce podcasts like that? And I was like, yeah, we do.
Yeah, but you kind of just seemed like you weren't like confident about this episode.
I'm very confident about this.
Well,
now we have a special guest.
Start it all.
Okay.
I'm not a special guest. I've done the podcast before. I'm a series regular.
He's part of the crew.
I'm part of the crew. Do it again.
Welcome back to the Hell Yeah podcast. I'm Tom Mitchell. As always with me are my boys Anthony Sturdy and Bilal Sharmog, and our special guest / series regular Michael Lenoci.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right. Here's how I would do it.
Oh.
Hell yeah, right?
Yeah.
What up, guys? Welcome back to Hell Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was really good.
You should take notes on that.
Hold on, maybe it wasn't though. Now I feel weird about it. Maybe it's just the energy of the room.
You think it's a low energy
How would you
room?
do it?
I would go like this. Every time I wake up in the morning, I say, hell yeah.
That's what Jeff did. That's his dork. Jeff's watching this right now.
Jeff.
Our producer at Third Wheel.
Oh.
He would start our podcast with
That's
that.
how he would say it.
That's kind of funny.
It is. I mean, it's funny, but it's like we didn't ask for it. Sorry, Jeff.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hell Yeah. We got Anthony, Tom, and blah la 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 la.
Yes.
And Michael Lenoci.
And you know what? Every time I wake up in the morning, I go, hell yeah. Another day, I'm alive. And that's what life is about. Being alive and living. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, baby.
That's the default intro. You just use that one for all of them.
Yeah.
All right, I'll watch that, study it, and just have it word for word. Michael.
Welcome to a new episode of Hell Yeah, dude.
And if anybody's watching, wondering, hey, where the heck's Anthony?
Where the hell's Anthony?
Where the hell is Anthony? Anthony is behind the fucking camera today, dude.
Yeah, Noah left us.
Noah
definitely
abandoned
watching
us, and now we're gonna take turns being behind the
Here
camera.
you go. Hey, Noah. Fuck off, dude.
You know he still says that you were his favorite episode ever.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes me feel very good. I'm sorry for saying fuck off.
That-
But, dude, come back. How much is your job paying you? We'll pay you more.
Yes. We'll double it in appreciation.
He when we stayed at he stayed at Bilal's place in Sac. We did a bunch of stuff in my mom's house in Sac, and he sent them thank you notes.
Yeah, he asked me. He texted me. He's like, "What's your mom's address?"
Did he really?
So that's a weird thing.
Dude,
to
he's
say.
Michael asked me that, but for a different reason.
Yeah, dude, I'm trying to hit that. He's like, hey, don't make those jokes in front of Sonny. Dude, I'm trying to be stepdad and friend.
And friend.
You notice anything?
I would only do it, though, if his dad gave me permission. I would go to his dad first. I would
You'd ask
get a
for
nice
the
Italian dinner.
respect,
I'd be like,
yeah.
hey, man, and I'd grab his hand and be like, I would kiss his dad's hand like this. I go,
I think
Mr. Dom, out of respect.
I think he'd love that.
I go, can I take your ex-wife out to dinner?
It's just better you than anyone else, I guess.
Yeah. No, I think they actually would be cool with it because they know that I would love her.
Yeah, you are a loving guy.
Why do you think they know that you would love her? Why do you say that?
You guys would know. It's you guys.
Me?
Yeah, because you know that I would treat her nicely.
He's a respectful man.
Yeah. So you would know that I wouldn't be like out here dogging other women if I was dating your mom.
How would I know that?
Because I would want to be a good stepdad.
Okay.
I'll play catch with you.
There's a lot. There's a lot more on the line, is what he's
also,
saying.
the thing is, I'd play catch with you even if I wasn't dating her.
Yeah, we played catch last week.
That's what I'm
At the
saying.
beach.
So we already have
So you're halfway there.
I was running routes for him.
He's training you, dude. He's training you to be a stepson.
Yeah. It's
Next time we play
subliminal.
catch, he's gonna come up. I'm gonna give him a tap on the back. Like, good job today, dude.
He's gonna start calling Anthony's son randomly. Be like, hey, son.
We just have a good emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
Good chemistry. There has to nothing sexual. Just like cook for me and we'll talk.
You just keep telling him how much you respect his father. You know, I really respect your father, right?
Yeah, I like him. He's a good guy. I'm closer to his age than Anthony's, I think.
That's true.
But I see where Anthony gets the delusion from, like, he's like, oh, I think this could be a good year for the Raiders.
Boy. You think the apple don't fall far?
I think they're, Anthony's high on the Patriots this year. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
It's
But we're
funny.
not going to get into because that's not what this podcast is about.
What is this podcast about, Tom?
Just about hell yeah, I guess.
He is. That's what I'm saying, right?
He's nervous energy.
Dude, you know what it is? No, you know what it is?
He goes,
No, you know what it is? is last week we talked about my anxiety, and my mom watched the episode, and she's like, I watched the Hell Yeah podcast. It was really funny. And then she goes, but are you okay? She's like, I'm really worried about your anxiety now. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
My mom used to watch my podcast, and now she's dead.
Jesus. Dude, may she rest in peace, dude. May God have mercy on her soul.
Hey. Hell yeah, life.
Hell yeah.
Keep living, dude.
All right, Tom.
Tom, going off that, what's your hell yeah of the week, dude?
My Hell Yeah of the week was Friday night. I got to perform for the first time at the Improv in Hollywood.
Oh,
How did that go, dude?
Dude, it went really well, actually.
You did well?
Yeah.
Prancing, dude.
Yeah, I got a
heard
text
it
from
was
Mark the
prancing.
next morning. Mark goes, good prancing. And I just go, appreciate it, thanks. I don't know what the fuck that means.
That means good job.
Yeah, that's what I think. Good prancing. I was like,
Yeah,
oh.
dude.
I mean, the adjective good that's all you need.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah,
You
right.
could say good shit. You could say good pancakes. You're taking
So,
the compliment.
I was just like, yeah, cheers, appreciate it, thanks, bud.
Who else was on that show?
Fahim Anwar, Denny Love ended up doing a spot because
Nice.
Ken didn't show up. Mark and who fucking else was Jeremy Scipio, a couple people I didn't know.
Ken.
Ken Flores.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Why do
Denny
you
went
say
up.
it like that?
Does he
Dude,
not
you guys
show
made
up
fun of me
sometimes?
saying that yesterday.
Wait, he says Ken Flores?
Yeah, Ken
Jesus.
Flores.
All right, so
Flores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what is it, Flores?
Yeah.
But
Tom didn't grow up around any Mexican
yeah,
people.
because Flores
Well, that's
isn't
weird.
that
It's a girl
uncommon
in
of a
Philly.
name.
Flores?
Brian Flores. It's
No,
not-
I would say this is the top 10 more common Mexican.
And he says
names.
Flores, and he goes, "What? That's not how you like." He's surprised.
But you keep doing it.
Yeah.
Well, he also has a hard time understanding words and hearing because he also thinks people from Philly talk like him, and they don't.
That's
at all.
why he's the only one wearing headphones right now.
Yeah.
To make sure I sound okay.
Yeah, he's the only one.
And also,
I feel special wearing these.
you look cooler.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I feel more professional wearing
You're actually a
them.
handsome kid, so let's get down to this. Why are you having a hard time dating? Is your mom going to watch this episode?
Probably,
She
yeah,
is,
dude.
yeah.
I told my
His
my mom
dad
knows
just
all this shit.
subscribed.
My
Do
dad
you think your
subscribed,
parents
dude.
like me?
Yeah. My
They
mom,
do?
you met my mom after the show in Philly.
Yeah,
she
I
liked
know,
you.
but
She
like-
thought you were nice.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure the moms like me.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. I know. You kept talking about Anthony's mom, so I figured moms like you.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Well,
anyway,
don't-
dude, I don't know. Dating's tough in LA. I don't know what to say.
Here's the problem.
So dating's
Why
weird.
did
So dating in LA is odd.
Why do you change your cadence? Like, just be regular. Just be yourself. You're like, I don't know. Dating is hard in LA.
It was very robotic, dude.
was.
Como Oregano,
What do you think it is?
dude.
Like, what? You got your heart broken early on? Like, how old? Because you're 30, right?
Yeah.
And then when you were like 22, 23, what happened?
24, I got my heart broken. And,
And-
then I just, like, I've been single since
Well, hold on. No, let's
Okay.
stop there. We
Dude,
don't
every
gotta
time I
keep
talk to
rushing.
you, it's a therapy session.
Well,
Yeah, because this is fun. It's deep.
well, you know Tom's origin story is he was a fat guy who got his heart broken
And now that's why he's in shape
and became
and
skinny.
better looking.
Yeah.
Because I would say you're a solid 7 in LA.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah,
pretty good. Thanks,
pretty
man.
good.
Pretty
Now I can see how some women might be like think you're like a 9.
What's below?
Yeah, what do you rank me?
You're a 4,
What are you?
6.
Okay.
Nah, I think about a 5 at least.
Okay, then I'm a 7.
No, then I'm
Dude,
a 6.
you're not 1 below me. Like you're out of your mind.
Dude,
You're out of your mind.
I have a great personality. My
Person-
hair is great.
Hey man, if you have to say you have a great personality, you're a little lower on the notch thing, okay?
You know,
It's a
dude?
superficial scale.
You know, I've got.
I'm not saying you're an ugly or like you can't get women, but like, hey man, you're not on a fucking calendar, but either am I.
Well, I think there's some people who would
a
buy
little-
a calendar with me
It would
on
be
it.
like a
There
gag
would be
gift.
some. It would be like a kinky thing.
Yeah.
Like I want to feel smothered, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I want to. Hey, what's it like to feel suffocation? You know. Like,
Chicks are into that, dude. You'd be
what's it
surprised.
feel like to feel
Dude, people
trapped?
people
You know
got
what I mean?
Well, you know.
Now,
cons-
don't get me
consent-
wrong, and this is all out of love. We're having fun. I wouldn't do this if I thought it was hurting his feelings. Probably still would, but it doesn't matter because we're doing comedy. But I'm saying there are women who are into that.
They are. Yeah.
But you're a soldier in a fucking action film behind, you know, what's his name? Who's playing the lead? Chris Pratt. You're behind Chris Pratt. You're not in front of Chris, but Chris Pratt's not a 10 to me.
Chris Pratt's a handsome looking fellow.
I don't think he's 10.
He's not
though.
10.
Yeah.
Like
10 would be more like
If I'm a
Ryan
5,
Reynolds.
if I'm a
I
5,
don't think Ryan Reynolds is a 10. I think he's a regular, good-looking guy. To me, a 10 would be like the
Brad Pitt.
old school Brad Pitt, but like the other guy with the fucking the good jaw that all the women like. That he plays like a jacked guy, Christopher Pine.
Oh, Chris Pine.
That's a 10.
What a fucking reference.
That's a 10.
The other Chris P.
Yeah.
That's a fucking 10. You know, like has the look, has the alpha energy.
What about like Momoa, dude? Momoa 10.
It's like, you know, no, like Leo's not a 10 to me.
I don't think anybody thinks Leo's a 10.
But I'm saying, like, so Jason Momoa is not a 10 to me. It's his appearance is attractive. He's a tall, so you can get that. Like, oh, this big guy who's, whoa. But that's not like a, no, you're not putting a button up on Jason Momoa and he's going to be on a billboard in the mall.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? Like, a 10 is like a guy who's like buttoned up, can like look good. They don't have to be jacked necessarily, but they're they're a pretty guy.
Yeah.
They're a pretty guy.
Dude, like 2 years ago, they showed on Jason Momoa because he had a dad bod. He's not even jacked. He's just like a normal dude.
Irrelevant. So we're staying under the thing.
I'm just saying, how's that irrelevant? I'm agreeing with you. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not. You said a 10 is like a big buff guy all
the
the
whole
time.
point is you can still find love as a 4.
5.
No. We got to break this down. Why? You can't be a 5.
I think I'm, you know.
So we just said Pine is a 10.
Yeah.
You don't
So
think
you're
Pine-
5 points away from him.
I'm 5 points away from Pine. I think, give me like, 150 pounds.
Less?
Yeah.
solid 2
150
hundo?
pounds less.
Two hundo?
I'm probably like 8.5.
Oh.
Who do you think is one of your best looking friends?
Ooh. That's a tough one, dude.
Is it really?
Yeah. I would say, Ant's a good looking character. Would you agree?
He's a interesting. I think I know that women.
Women
him.
love Anthony. Yeah.
I think
that's
he's
true.
a good-looking regular guy. Yes,
It's my favorite podcast.
I think he's a good-looking regular guy. But like, so then you can't. So you're saying if you lost 150 pounds, so you're saying that it's unattractive to be bigger because it can be attractive. If a
You're
girl's
right,
into
you're right.
you, then you are an 8 for that world, right?
Yeah.
You know, there's girls who think I'm attractive and they think I'm an 8, but then that's what they like regular guys with regular features.
But if we're going off of like a scale for the masses,
Yeah, but then you can't. So you can't say you're 1 point below him.
interesting.
You know,
Interesting. Maybe I'm just
delusional.
Yeah, I don't know. You ever seen Shallow Hal?
Yeah,
I think that's like me when I look in
like
the
Jack
mirror.
Black. Nobody's saying now. Jack Black can be sexy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Jack Black can be sexy, but he's not an attractive male. He's not a 7. He's not an 8. He's
Okay.
not a 9. He's not a 10. But you could find him attractive because of his confidence and his humor. Now, don't get me wrong. Anybody can be sexy, right? Anybody can have a sexy moment. A performer can be sexy.
Yeah.
Meeting someone can be sexy. But on a scale of looks and, like, attractiveness and model-esque, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a 6. You're a 4.
Damn, and 2 points is.
I can't give you fucking 1 point. What's that going to do to my self-esteem?
You're right.
If I'm
Yeah.
1 point
I'll give
ahead
it.
of you, then I'm going to eat chicken parmesan every fucking night.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a good time, dude. If you could be 1 point lower, would you change your diet up? Just for 1 point?
If I could be 1 point higher, you mean?
No. Like if I tell you can eat whatever you want, but you'll be a 5 as compared to my 4.
No, that 6 is a big difference.
It is, huh?
Because a 6 with a couple drinks is a 7.
A 6
Yeah.
is passing too.
Yeah.
Yeah. A 4 is
Yeah.
failing.
Yeah, you failed.
That's an F.
You
dude.
tried and you failed.
All right, how about this? What about little Justin?
Jarzy?
When he's fucking 30, he's going to be a 10. Probably.
Easy.
Right? He's going to be a fucking stud.
I don't know about all that.
Bro, he's already got the swag. He's going to be like a stud when he's 30. Would you agree?
Yeah.
So what do you like? You know what I mean? Like,
But like he'll be like the stereotypical good looking.
Yes.
Like Hollywood good looking. Like
Yeah.
Chris Pine type.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
so we
Maybe not
can't
your
compete
type.
with that.
It's not my type. Yeah.
All right, what's another comic that we know at the Haha that hangs out? A mutual friend of ours.
You know who's a great looking guy? God, I hate this.
Who?
That Kevin Mack, dude. That's a handsome fella.
I bet
Oh
you-
yeah,
That's a handsome
he's
fella.
a handsome
dude.
fella, but
Yeah.
like, yeah. So like, you're not 2 points
I'm
less
not.
than him.
I'm not. That I'll give you. Yeah. Okay.
Or Ashoka. Is he a good looking guy?
I'm at least the same level as Ashoka. Goddamn it.
Ashoka's a great looking dude.
Yeah,
You think so?
Ashoka's a good looking.
I think he's a good, especially for his age.
Bro, Ashoka looks
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah.
If we're talking about age,
for his age, dude,
if we're
Ashoka
putting
looks good.
that qualifier on there,
What do you think your number is?
Then
Me?
Yeah.
I thought I was a 6, so I'm very happy with a 7.
You thought you were 6?
Yeah.
wow.
So this guy.
I had-
But
so
now,
wait.
before we get out of hand, we're gonna get back to Tom and the dating.
Yeah.
And the root of it is the self-esteem, and we'll
Yeah.
get to that in a second. But before we get that, we need to bring everybody's got to get grounded here. You know what I mean? Now, have I ever been? I teeter in 7. Sometimes I'm a 7. I'm at a show. You're watching me perform. I could maybe go up to an 8.
Yeah.
You're at a show. You're performing. Maybe you can touch 6. But you're walking down the street and you're getting coffee at Starbucks. All the women in the world are going 4.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I'm not.
And we're not insulting here.
No, I understand.
He's going universal.
I'm not turning heads, but god damn it, once I get in there.
Yeah. Are you talking about like if you're eating box or something?
No, dude. Once I get the hey hi, how are you?
There could be some endearing cuteness. You can
There's
be
a
cute.
charm.
There's a charm. There's a
Charisma
cute.
kicks in.
There's cute, but hey, let's not mistaken, man. Nah, we're not the sexiest guys.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that.
You know what I mean?
And I've always said that. Like, I'm not turning heads, but once I turn the head,
Yeah.
if a head does turn,
You're getting some head.
I'm getting in there, dude.
Yeah.
I'm getting in there.
Well,
And
listen, you have been laid more recently than Tom. Sorry, Mom.
that's all
Tom's mom. Sorry. He's an adult. He's
Sorry,
30.
Mom.
But, Mom, you got to know this. His self-confidence is a little bit low, so we're going to have to help build him. So how do we do this? Why do you think, is it still lower because of the breakup from when you were 24? It traumatized you? A little
The
bit?
the charisma or like the person. What are you saying? Like the,
Okay, so
The
yeah,
confidence.
Here's
The
a problem.
confidence?
You have ADD and you have a hard time paying
That is
attention.
true.
So we're talking about your self-esteem is
So-
a little lower for what it should be.
But Tom's great at talking to girls.
yeah. That's,
But hold on. Now, some guys can be great at talking to girls, but they can talk too much.
Yeah.
so
yeah.
that is probably
Like,
a
do you
fair
think-
I have
point.
a couple
think-
friends that just they talk so much that it goes like, "Wow, I'd love to be friends with this guy." Can't give him too much.
Let me ask
Give
you
him
this.
some.
Last night when you were talking to that chick,
Let's call them ladies.
okay, last night when you were talking to that dame, how about that one?
Let's call them women.
Okay, last night when you're talking to that broad,
Let's call them species.
last night when you're talking to that bitch,
Let's call them cunts.
so last night when you were talking to that man, did you?
Let's call them gays.
Did you at any point bring up Philly sports?
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Because sometimes I'll walk in on you having a conversation with somebody, and you'll be talking about,
And he'll go, ha!
you'll be like,
Just go birds.
you'll be just talking about Jalen Hurts to like a dumb blonde. You know what I'm saying? Like
She goes, nothing hurts on me. I stretch.
Jalen, that's
Pilates. I do Pilates.
Jalen, that's my son's name. That's the father on that one. Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let's not die on this episode. Mr. Six.
Thanks.
Title of the episode is Blah Thinks He's a Six.
Delusional.
Yeah, it should be higher.
Don't change the episode name when I named it already.
I wasn't changing. I was saying he's delusional.
So Tom, I'm not. Maybe I am. Tom. So what's the deal?
No. Here, can I lead this?
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you. Please.
So let's talk about the breakup. When it happened, it was soul crushing. You were, so I'm learning, you were a little bit, you had more weight on you.
I did.
So that's why part of you thinks you were a 5 because you were raised as a 5. You grew into a man as a 5, so you believe you're a 5. But you've done a lot of hard work and have developed maybe a 7. You could be a 7, like just your swag. When I saw you, I go, oh, look at you. You look fit. Looks like you did some shoulder presses this week. You know what I mean? Like you have a look, but part of you has been molded as a man as a 5 because you were a little heavier and you got your heart broken because she broke up with you. Why?
I was a bad boyfriend.
Oh.
Now, why were you a bad boyfriend?
I didn't know how to be in a relationship. I dated one girl.
But how does she know how to be in a relationship?
I guess she had more experience. I don't know.
How were you a bad boyfriend?
Like,
it seems like you were just
the text I got. Are you asking me the text I got?
First of all, I think I want you to relax. I want you to just. It's okay to be vulnerable and open up.
I like when Mike's Tom's
And
handler.
I think that.
I hate it.
I think that you should just like you're saying you were a bad boyfriend. I don't believe that. I don't believe like when someone says I was a bad boyfriend, I think, oh, they verbally abused her,
Yeah,
they
okay.
cheated on her, they weren't there for her emotionally. I don't think you were any of those things,
No.
right?
Yeah, no, you're
So
right.
I don't think you're a bad boyfriend. I think she probably maybe said that to you or
Yeah.
something. And
It was
you
an
believed it.
excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she was a bad girlfriend and you deserved better, and you gotta think that way going forward.
It's true.
Maybe she was just tired of being a fatso.
That also could be true.
You know?
Yeah.
I've had that.
Yeah.
I've had chicks.
I think most girls have had that with you.
Yeah, well, I've had chicks where I just think I think the novelty has worn off. You know?
Maybe I don't know. I haven't figured out your flaws because it seems like you're pretty confident.
Yeah.
You do have a lot of confidence.
Sometimes too much.
Yeah.
You know?
But maybe it's maybe you have the vulnerable thing too. Like you don't know how to get serious.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I
It's the
wouldn't
thing with Tom for sure.
I wouldn't call it all.
He's afraid to get close to a woman. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You don't want to get hurt again.
That's true.
And you can't mentally casually date. If you meet someone and you talk to them and you get serious with them, then you're invested.
Yeah. I think once I hit 30, it was kind of like if I'm going to date, I feel like I'm dating with intention.
Sure.
So the casualty, like, yeah. Like
You're not someone who wants to just casually date someone because you're more attracted to meeting someone and getting to know them before you sleep with them.
Yes,
You believe that.
I do.
But if a girl, whatever the hot girl in movies is, comes up and she's like, I want to come over tomorrow night, you're saying yes, though.
Yeah.
Of course.
So what's true then?
I think
Are you using one as a security blanket for your emotions?
I
This is
think
a fun, deep episode, huh?
It is very
This
deep.
is nice.
Dude, I was out.
That's how you can become a good comic.
Get inside Tom's head.
Get inside your
for real,
feelings.
getting inside
Yeah.
it. Dude, I think I agree with what you were saying about like the confidence. Like I can talk to girls. I'm just bad at like sealing the deal. I don't know how to read it. So then I'm like, oh, all right. Like
You that's why you do the a lot.
yeah. Like I'm very jokey with girls because I'm
Everybody
like,
is. We all are.
Yeah,
that's why
that's-
we all do that
Yeah.
up top. I do it too.
Yeah.
It's definitely a security blanket for like like if it goes bad, I
I'm
was
just
joking.
fucking
Yeah.
around.
Whatever. I'm
Yeah.
fucking around. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part about dating is when you first date someone, you're like scared to show them who you really are because if they don't like you, then they're rejecting who you really are, and you're like, oh fuck, how could you not like who I really am?
Yeah.
But
I opened up to you.
yeah, that's also. But the only way you get good at it is if you keep doing it, like stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a numbers game, dog.
yeah. Like every time I go out, I talk to girls. I talk to
Sure, but you got to know that the only way you're gonna find a girl that you really mesh well with is to get out there and get to know people and let them know you and try to be vulnerable with them and fail with it.
It's true.
Otherwise, that when you find someone that is easygoing, you might just lock up onto them too soon or too quickly, and they're not the right person for you. You're just holding on because that was the first person you allowed yourself to get close with.
That'll happen, dude. That'll happen. Sometimes
100%.
when I'm with a chick, I'll be like, dude, am I with this chick because I genuinely like her? Or am I with her
Because it's the only thing you can get.
because she genuinely likes me and I feel good about that?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Well, the most attractive thing in a girl sometimes is that she likes you.
Tits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad.
Somebody talk.
Yeah, well,
Well,
Tom.
Well, no, I'm
It's
just
just
answering
got
Mike's question
so real.
about. Yeah,
It's almost like
too
this.
real.
It's this podcast has never gotten real before.
It's
ne-
too real.
yeah,
It's
never
a bunch
gotten
of
real.
fucking frat guys being like,
pretty accurate, actually.
but it's like,
pretty accurate.
but Tom, we're 30, bro. You can. April's a long time.
Yeah.
I'll bet you there's a couple women watching these episodes going, I would sleep with Tom and want to get to know him.
Dude, almost every girl I talk to says one of my friends thinks Tom's hot, and nothing.
Yeah.
And
Maybe-
how many of the
maybe-
girls you talk to say that about me?
They like your charming personality.
You know what? I would say less than 40%, and that's why we put you at a 4
40%, you're in the Hall of Fame.
in certain sports.
Yeah. 40% basketball.
Not as a quarterback in football.
No, that's true.
You got to get up towards 66%.
If you're shooting 40% from the 3-point line, dude,
3-point line.
Yes.
you're fucking doing it.
But if you're passing and only 40% completions, you're
That's
not in the
not
NFL
great.
anymore.
Yeah, it's not great.
You're not. You're
out of a
cut.
job.
You're out of the league.
You're out of a job, dude.
Man or loss.
Yeah. You're stepping out of bounds.
But Tom, let me ask you this, dude. Do you think that it's like you could get laid, but like you have high standards?
I don't think it's high standards. I think I definitely give you guys the confidence thing. It's like I think like I'm good at talking, but I like for real, it's the sealing the deal part. I'm just bad at that. I literally was talking. I was at Jameson's on Saturday. I was talking to a girl, and we're in the middle of the conversation. I'm like, yeah, I don't know where to go with this. I'm really bad at small talk. And then that kind of ended. And
You
I
said
didn't
that
know.
out loud.
Yeah. Like I literally, the confidence was like
But then that
up
makes you
here,
seem-
and then
yeah.
I am self-imploded. That's the problem. Is like talk it. I mean, here's the thing. Is like
You just said you're good at talking to girls.
but I'm good at talking. But when I get to a certain point, I'm like, I don't know what
His
to do.
middle game's good. His middle game's
you're
good.
a relief pitcher.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Great sports analogy.
You're not a starting pitcher. You're
Yeah.
just a
Yeah.
relief
Yeah,
pitcher.
but it's like the confidence thing. Like, because here's the thing: growing up fat, you're always friends with girls. You're not dating the girls. You're always friends with girls.
But after you're hitting it off with a girl, do you not like instinctively go, "Well, let me get your number. We should go out sometime." That's a good way to get out of a
So,
conversation.
like,
and then you
that's-
could walk away.
So
and then text.
So I will say this: I'm not batting 100%, but I do that. Like last night at the party, I was talking to these two girls, and I got the one's information, and I was talking to her all day, and
On
now we're
text.
going out. Yeah,
So
I was
then-
like,
so then you're doing good so far.
yeah, but it's also like it's not always when I go to approach somebody. There's that
Sure.
intimidation, and
But
I
now
have
with
the
this girl that you're
confidence to a certain
texting,
degree.
are you in your brain going, this could be someone I want to make my girlfriend? Is that or are you thinking like, well, let's just see it and get to know him?
It's more like let's see you get to know him. Like that possibility is definitely there. Where it's like,
Really?
oh, we could see where it could go.
But you're not texting her like, what are you doing and trying to get her over and
No.
wanting to sleep with her.
Interesting. You're
So
trying
maybe
to
you're
build
just
something.
wired differently. Maybe you're just a good guy.
Isn't that a rare sight?
Huh?
Isn't that a rare sight?
A good guy?
Yeah.
On this podcast, yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Out of all the men in the room, dude,
Yeah.
you're the best one.
Oh, thank you.
At-
Yeah, you know, but
at
here's the-
something.
I don't know.
But-
I think you're giving him too much credit.
Tommy boy?
I think he's striking out, and you're saying he's a good guy.
But
wow.
no, wait, no. Here's
The
thing.
real one comes in here.
So,
So I was trying to be nice and get to know him, and he's like, "No, man, he just strikes out and he sucks with women."
but here's the thing. I'll say that. But like, there was one point. Like,
You notice your accent has gone down that we get to open up a little bit. You see that?
It's real.
We're making him a better. You've already become a better comedian because now we're getting the real Tom.
true.
We're not getting the wall. That he's
Yeah.
just like, oh, it's going like this. Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I'm British. You know, like.
No, but I'll say this. Like, there was one point
Pretty
where
fascinating.
It is.
Yeah.
I didn't notice
we
until you
we
said
made
it.
him a new
That's
person.
crazy.
You just had to talk to someone. He's like, you know what, guys? This whole time, I don't know why I was doing that.
It's bullshit.
It's not
Just
me.
fucking birds. Like now he's like,
It's not
hey guys,
me.
I read books and take baths. Okay.
I went
do.
to one Blink 182 concert and I just liked what they did.
I liked the way he sang, and I was like, I want to talk like that forever. No, I'll say this: there was a point where I did like I was on the apps. I'd be like hitting up girls, going on dates.
Here we go. Now we're getting to the
sleeping.
bro-y talk and
No,
go
but
back
I'm
into
saying
the
there was
accent.
I'm not, but there was a point
Yeah.
where I was doing that, and
Yeah.
it was fun in the moment. And then I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. So now it's like I'm a little more serious about it.
Gay. I'm kidding.
No, it's okay. But yeah, I got a little more serious about it. So I was like, all right.
Yeah.
So now,
Well, here's we'll put this out there. Anybody watching the podcast, if you're interested, we're gonna let I'm taking over the podcast. We're taking submissions. Email the podcast.
Nice.
Your best submissions of why you think you would be a perfect match for Tom and why you want to go on a date with him. And whatever city you're in, if you're not in LA, if we're there, we'll figure it out. But if you're in LA, we'll all contribute to pay for the date for you guys, and we'll put you on a blind date together, and we'll see how it goes. But we're only going to accept the best submission, and we're going to take, like, you got to have a paragraph and why you think you would be a good fit for Tom and tell us about us. And you know what? We'll keep it just no superficial stuff. We'll keep it just words for now. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to add a handle, go ahead.
Okay.
But we're going to take the submissions.
No photos.
And we're
huh?
we're gonna set up a blind date for Mr. Tom.
Yeah, let's see how good of a guy Tom really is.
Yeah,
the
dude.
hell yeah,
Let's-
the hell yeah Bachelor Edition.
Let's see how many dudes submit for that.
Dudes are welcome too, as long as they are willing to transition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as long as it's a good transition, not like a fucking half-assed one.
Yeah, full cut off,
Yeah.
fake boobs, fake
Yeah.
lips,
Yeah.
full on.
No 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah,
That's never good.
no blahs.
No
Yeah.
blah. Yeah, no
Yeah,
blah.
not you, just in general, no blahs. You know.
Yeah. You know, my stunt guy watches this. Shout out.
You mean the guy who looks nothing like you?
That was funny.
And I think
His
he'd
stunt
be
guy,
down
by the
with
way,
it.
looks like me. It's like
He's a bigger dude.
what the worst film ever. You're like, why did that guy just do 4 backflips all of a sudden? Why is he running a 4.4?
He's a bigger dude.
Yeah, it's for I was doing that for comedy, but thanks for ruining it. Jesus Christ. Sometimes you gotta. Well, literally, he's a bigger dude.
But
He doesn't look like me. He does look closer to you, yes.
yeah, but
But for the sake of comedy,
yeah, for the sake of comedy, he looks like fucking
Michael.
For Michael. But
I feel like I could recycle on you. Here.
I forgot my point. What I was making with that, he'll submit to fuck you.
Would he?
he's
Yeah, dude,
submissive.
Sergio
I've also
rules.
met him.
Why is he gay?
No, he just rules. He's a fan of the show.
Oh,
So
so
I don't know if that rules. I think that's a
Well,
bad prank.
yeah,
Oh, because
Tom
the
might.
serious
We're dealing
episode.
with his emotions
Yeah,
right now.
that's
right.
true.
He might get excited, but then he'll see his like writing skills. If they're anything like yours, he'll just be like his fingers don't connect to all the keyboard.
Dude,
He's got bigger hands.
I'm
He's like,
quite-
why is every word misspelled? Every word has a J or H in it. He's like, oh, my thumbs are fat. You know.
I'm quite the auteur.
He has the
dude.
voice text, dude. He can't even text on an iPhone. He's just like, hey, I got a voice text because if I text with my thumbs, it just comes out like blah 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 blah.
These are some big meat
Oh,
men's,
yeah.
dude. They're not made for
They
typing.
are massive.
No.
They're not made. I was doing
It's
one.
gotta be hard to wipe that ass with those. You know what I mean? You can't get into that skinny little crack.
Well, there's nothing skinny about it.
But that's what I'm saying. A big hand, it makes it harder to wipe.
Yeah.
I've never really thought about that.
What makes it real hard to wipe is what's going on right here.
Oh, to get around.
Yeah,
So you need a bidet.
Wait,
Yeah, but I mean, I do get around pretty good. But
You
when
haven't washed your back in years.
no, I have an extension,
Gotcha.
an
is
extender.
that what it's called?
When's
Yeah,
the last time
like
you
a shit-
washed your calves?
My cow today.
Oh, yeah.
You wash your calves.
I wash my whole body, Mike.
You wash
I'm a
your calves?
psychopath.
Nah.
No.
You let the soap
You let
fall
the soap
down.
fall
yeah.
down. I don't go past the
You
knees.
fucking lazy. You're so lazy.
You don't go past the knees. Exactly.
past the knees.
You,
What?
you do the thighs, maybe the
Yeah.
back.
I
Yeah.
go down sometimes.
Sometimes, but
Yeah.
like regularly.
After softball, maybe. But
Yeah,
no.
regularly nobody washes the calves. That's like it's a very popular premise that's been
Yeah.
talked about for years.
I think
Yeah,
about it a
nobody
lot
washes
because
their
it's in
calves.
the shower.
You don't wash your feet.
Couple times a year, I'll do like a spring cleaning.
Specifically, like it would have to be I did something, but do I get soap on my hands and go like this? And no,
Couple
no, I don't
times a
wash
year.
anything
No way.
below my
There's
knees.
no way you do that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Every time.
Every single time you wash your calves and your feet and everything.
I
with
wash my
soap.
whole body.
Yeah, we all wash our whole
No,
body.
you don't. You let water trickle down on you. That
Soap and water.
It's soap
that,
and water.
That doesn't
It's
do
clean.
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got.
No, you're acting like you're the minority in this situation. You know that?
Yeah, but I feel like I'm the one that's right.
You could be right. I just don't think people have smelly calves or anything. It's not a thing. They don't get dirty a lot.
There's not a lot
No,
of people
It's not a
going down
dirty
there.
thing.
If you were-
you
so-
wa- the most important things to wash are your asshole, your privates,
Yeah.
your armpits, your arms, your neck area,
Face.
your
And
hair,
your-
and,
and
head.
your under
I mean, like,
tits.
sometimes I might think like I do all the soap area, but sometimes I think, am I even getting this area? I forget if I do, but I am. But I go here and then there, and they're like, the soap
Yeah.
runs down your legs. You're like, they're clean
Spend a couple minutes
wash
in
your
your
back?
belly button.
as much as I can. You know what I mean? But
I'll never wash my back.
I have soft
really?
skin.
How do you
There's
do
been
that?
times.
You're out,
There's a wand.
just
You get
reach
a
in a
wand.
little bit.
reach this
but-
way, and then you use like
A little bit, but it's
Never.
also another thing doesn't
Never.
matter. But I have softer skin than you. See?
That is pretty
Yeah.
soft.
Is it?
Oh, that's coarse.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that
You're like a
word
black
means.
guy.
Whoa.
You eat cocoa butter.
Yeah.
Actually,
Black guys always have lotion on
It's
them.
the
Well,
best,
listen,
dude.
after listen to his game, let's not call him black guy, okay? Because those guys
Game.
have the best game ever.
They are great, dude.
Yeah.
I love.
Even the bad ones are great.
It's so good. I
They'll
love.
just be like, "Come here." All right, bro. That's a crime.
but they get away with it. It's the best.
Yeah.
They go on to play for New Mexico State football. We had a couple guys who had some real cases on our team.
bad talkers, but pull
No,
girls.
like legitimate. Like we had,
Sexual assault.
yeah, we had one guy who was on Last Chance U.
Oh wow.
which
Yeah. And,
which season?
This podcast
I'm
took a
not-
turn.
Yeah, what are we doing? Dude?
I like Last Chance. I watch it every season. That's why I was like, oh, which guy?
Back to old Tom.
sorry.
We got back to old Tom, and then
Yeah,
back
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I like last one.
I took
We
Tom
had
out
a nice wholesome Tom there for a second. Who?
That's
How
on
about
me.
this? Out of all
That's on
the haha friends or whatever, what friend would you let date your sister if you had one? Would it be Tom? Might be Tom.
Man, that's a tough.
Anthony, who do you let date your sister? If Sunny was a girl, who you letting date Sunny?
Tom.
You,
Wow,
you'd rather
you even
Tom date
hesitate.
him than me?
Yeah, dude.
What do you think I would do to your sister?
Fucking spit on everything of hers.
I
Just
would.
spit on it.
I would.
And just like be gross with her.
Disrespect
And disrespect her and just probably eventually beat her because it's part of your culture. You probably make her. You probably like not let her show her body. She would have to fucking cover her face up and stuff.
Dude, just for
Yeah.
my eyes only.
Yeah,
man.
she wouldn't be able to use technology and shit.
I would walk around telling dudes, "Can you believe she lets me fuck her?"
We'd all like, no.
Yeah, well, that's why I wouldn't want. Because you'd be a cool guy to hang out with,
Yeah.
family, but you'd also throw in little comments like that. Tom would be so respectful.
Yeah.
No, that's your sister, boy.
Tom would
Oh.
have communion every time you
You're
made
right.
out with her. He'd be like, let's pray. Let's do 10 Hail Marys before I.
But also, it's just like at Thanksgiving, it's just like, all right, go hang out with Tom. It's fucking 10 hours. You know,
Yeah,
Tom's
that's
gonna be
rough.
talking the whole Thanksgiving dinner.
Brutal hang.
I mean, well, you guys agreed to do a podcast with him, so it's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad, but
Bit doesn't really. It's
doesn't
a
go a long
believable
way.
bit.
I know,
if you're
yeah.
like, dude, let's commit to seeing each other once a week for the next year before we give up.
out of all the people at the haha, that group, I think I would let Jack Jr. date my sister.
And you're saying that for comedy purposes?
Yeah,
I
honestly.
think he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I think he would take great care of her.
I'm not jumping in on this.
Yeah, this isn't gonna go where you want it to go.
I have no input on this at all.
I like him. He's a good guy.
I don't think you should be in the conversation.
I think. Well, I just think he's Middle Eastern. That's why.
You think he's Middle Eastern?
Yeah, he's part Middle Eastern, and
So that's
my
matters.
mother would approve of it.
Yeah,
You do, yeah.
I think I'd rather have you over him.
Sick, dude. Do you have a sister?
I did.
Oh shit.
I still do.
Oh, okay,
I also
okay.
did.
Fuck, that's crazy.
Yeah, she's 43, married with kids.
Nice.
Not your type. But you know,
It could be.
you have a chance. Maybe. Although her husband, my brother-in-law, he's pretty jacked.
Is he? Scary guy.
Do you play
No,
Division
not
One?
scary at all. He's just in great shape.
Great shape.
Yeah, 6-pack, everything.
Oh,
play
No
Division
ass
One
though.
football,
He doesn't have a
So,
butt.
yeah, I don't have
Just
a
he
chance.
could stand against a wall.
I'm not her
Flat.
type.
You're not her type?
I don't think so. If her husband has a 6-pack, I don't think she's into the novelty that I bring.
The keg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she's down for.
You're Miller High Life. He's champagne. Yeah.
But I'm the champagne of
There
beers.
you go. I set you up for
Yeah,
that.
I'm the champagne of beers, motherfucker.
7 stars on the bottle.
Is
I used to drink it every day in high school.
every day.
gonna say, wait,
Start your day off of fucking Miller High Life.
Yeah, we drank it. It was our beer of high school.
Miller High Life was your beer in high school?
Yeah, it was like that's what we would drink every weekend. It was cheap. We would get it, and we just like committed to it, and it was like fun to say like every weekend 12-pack of Miller High Life.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Every weekend. I thought you were like drinking it going to school.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm
Said
saying
every
like
day.
it was our beer. I mean, when you're younger, you start with the MD 2020s and all that stupid
Yeah.
shit.
MD 2020.
And then sometimes you would do Absolute
Oh,
vodka
yeah, I
and
know
like
Mad Dog.
Hunch Punch and stuff. But the beer, if we were drinking beer, it was Miller High Lifes.
Well, you were in college with Four Loko. That was the big thing when I was in high school. Four Loko just came out. It was Four Lokos and Natty Lights. That's all anybody drank.
You're old enough to where the Four Loko thing that happened
OG?
with the energy drink stuff.
The OG one where it was like, it was basically a Red Bull and
Yeah.
Four Loko.
So Four Loko was big when I was in high school, but it was like better then.
Yeah.
I used to shotgun those.
I was going to say,
I
my
was-
party trick my
dude.
freshman year of college was I would shotgun Four Lokos.
You would shotgun Four Lokos?
Yeah, dude. I would do that, and then I would immediately throw up.
Yeah.
No, I'd hold it
as
down.
you should.
Yeah, you would definitely be the person I picked to date my sister.
Yeah, the more I talk,
Fun party trick at the family reunion. Just pulling out Four Lokos.
you know, I get it, guys. The more I talked, I was like, "Fuck, maybe I'm not the."
Oh, and have that guy Marco fucking date my sister.
Oh my god, dude! I'd not want to do that.
Marco, dude.
He's wild.
Right now, he is doing,
Karaoke? Probably.
but he's doing In Sync, Bye Bye Bye, and he's not singing it. The fucking DJ singing it, but he's got all the choreography.
Dude,
down.
he knows every day. We went to Barney's last week, and he did every dance move choreographed from the music video.
Really?
For NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye, he
He's a
starts on
character,
stage.
huh?
Yeah.
but
Starts
he
on
has
stage.
the DJ sing.
Yeah, and he just dances.
I
But
like
he does
dancing.
he does that song every karaoke. The same one, same routine every time.
At least he's got it down. It's
That is
impressive.
true.
It's impressive that he's got it down.
No. That's a great karaoke
Tom
song.
doesn't like that he's doing it. Tom wants to sing it, I think.
No,
Tom wants to be the
no,
guy.
I said I almost went and signed up to do that song, and then he did it, and I was like, thank God I changed it. So I changed my song.
What song did you do?
I didn't think that was the worst, dude. They like call it by like 1 a.m. I'm like, the bar's open for another hour. But I put I Miss You and
course.
Blink-182. Or I write Sin's Not Tragedies, Panic at the Disco. You know?
Of course.
You're original.
You do karaoke?
Yeah, dude. You don't do karaoke?
Well, hold on. Let's not be like, yeah, dude, like I'm missing out. Like
Karaoke rules.
I'm old enough. I've been around. I'm just asking. Like, there's people who do karaoke, and they're like, "Oh, I'm a big fan. I go do it."
Oh.
You know, there's like a scene in LA
Yeah.
of karaoke.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
when I
no,
worked
no.
at the bar, all these bars
It's
have
the same
karaoke
people.
night, and they fucking hop around, and it's like a whole thing. So like, I'm wondering, like, are you like you like to do karaoke? You love singing. It's your way to perform.
Oh, no. It's just if we're at a bar and they have karaoke, I'm like,
You're gonna sing.
yeah, it's funny and fun.
Yeah, I will too.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
do
so
you do
fun.
it comedically, or do you do it like you're good?
Oh, no, comedically.
I do it seriously.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I was signed up to do Signs of Love Making by Tyrese. You familiar with that tune?
I would have to hear it. You know, I'm not good with the actual tune.
Yeah, Tyrese from Fast and the Furious fame.
Yeah.
Well,
But he was an R&B singer, as we all know. And I do.
didn't.
That's like my go-to song, Signs of Love Making.
I'm tired.
I'm a Capricorn.
Keep going.
I came here to get managed. Ooh, I know it's good when you start speaking Spanish. Aries energy.
Yeah, you knew Bilal can sing, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, keep going.
After I'm done, you're gonna be telling me you're feeling me in a Gemini. Oh, what a sex drive. She want it from the front, back, to the left, to the right, and then it picks up right here.
Keep going.
And baby, I will guarantee you to give you everything I messed up. Everything your body's missing. And that's everybody joins in at this part. These are the signs of love making. And then he does like the radio voice, but it's like cool. Are you that zodiac freak I've been looking for? Girl, you're sending me signs of love making. And you make me say, and so I put the mic out. Ooh, these are the signs of love making. And then he does kind of like a high pitch. Are you that zodiac freak I've been looking for? Girl, you're sending me signs of love making.
Yeah, you're 5. I'll go up.
the karaoke.
You enjoyed that,
dude?
man?
I like that. Now I want to see I want you in a white room, like where it's all
Yes.
white and you can't see if there's a floor or something. And I want you in a suit, and I want you just to sing your own song and post them.
Okay.
I think it would just be
I have to
dope.
write originals though. No covers.
I mean,
I'm a
that
big-
might be hard.
Yeah, yeah,
But then
it's
you
tough.
could do some covers. But then it
love
has to be
covers.
it has to be with no, what's it called? Like
You
I
would
play
have
the
to
guitar.
go acapella.
it have to be acapella so you can post it.
Oh,
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it would just be like it would look sharp and it would be kind of funny and cool.
Yeah, but the funny part is I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but it's still fun
very.
to watch people sing and play. When they're good at it, it's fun to watch.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, so it'd be
Thank
fun to like have you dress up and do that.
Any requests?
Like it should be like romantic songs.
Like
Yeah.
what's that seal? What's the big seal song?
Oh, there used to be a graying tower alone on the sea, and you became the light on the dark side of me, and love remains.
Now let's take it back, but put a little bit of you into it.
Okay. There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea, but you remained, oh, you remained the light on the dark side of me, and love remains a high, that's the drug, not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become lighter, the light that you shine has been seen. Well, baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave.
Brings me back to high school, dude.
Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, the light hits the gloom on the grave. Ba-da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, dude, do we give him a 6?
Dude,
No, you're a 6.
Good, dude. Your neighbors hate me,
Noise
dude.
complaints.
Yeah.
dude, have you ever thought about doing singing comedy?
No, it's so corny.
Dude, this is
bro.
what I think, dude. I think that I think you gotta clean it up a little bit, like your look.
Dude, tell him the story of the Russian lady.
Oh fuck! So that was.
I want to go to karaoke and watch this now.
Oh,
And
dude,
just get drunk and be like, dude, watch our
He
guy
did it
go.
last week at the show. He made that girl sing. Would you sing "God Bless America"? Or
Oh
whatever?
no!
Proud to be an
and
American.
I'm proud to be an American.
That's not fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He was there. Yeah.
It's more fun like when he does the like
Like
The romantic.
Legitimate,
Oh, so
yeah.
you got to
Justin
be
Timberlake.
R&B exclusively.
what goes around comes around. Like,
Yeah.
come on,
Dude,
You are my earth. Oh, I could go for days. I did a game show last week, and with these game shows, if you win, you get to keep going, and they make you bring outfits, like 4 different outfits. And so I show up, and I have 4 different outfits ready, including the one I'm wearing, and I give it to the wardrobe lady, and and she's like going through it with a disgusted look on her face.
yeah.
And then I was like, well, I think what I'm wearing right now is pretty good. And she's like, no, you have a stain on your shirt. And lo and behold, I looked down. There was barbecue sauce on my shirt, which is exactly what you think it would be.
Yeah.
100%. And there's no denying it. And I'm like, oh, no. And I was like, what about that one? She's like, that'll work. And then she goes to go steam it and comes back to me and she says, this one has a stain on it, too. And I was trying to be like funny and like break the tension, and I was like, oh, I'm a messy boy, And she says, yes, you're a slob. She told me that, dude.
Yeah.
called you a slob to your face.
And she wasn't like being joking or funny about
You're a
it.
slob.
You are slow.
Yeah,
You
she
are
was like
slob.
Eastern European. She probably
That's
Israeli,
terrifying.
honestly. And she was like, you are a slob.
Yeah.
I
And,
feel
that's
You are a slob.
yeah.
you are a slob.
But it's like I don't
Well,
know.
I'm just
you
saying
lady.
we could clean up the beard, and
Okay.
then we could make it. And then I think we could slick the hair back.
slick back
Put some
the hair.
stuff on with the ponytail. You do a little Leo.
Okay.
Right. Leo does it a little bit with his long hair.
Okay.
You kind of dress like your whole outfit. Like talking about this with like even they used to give me shit because I'm not big with dressing up.
Yeah.
But like my social media lady, she was just like, there's a look you could do that's marketable. And it's like if you clean it up and you don't look as slobby and you have your hair like that, and then your outfit is like not every time you perform, but like you're a little put together where like you maybe are wearing a button up on stage.
Interesting.
And then you have little parts where I know you might think it's cheesy, but like are like funny things about where you do your little singing with the stand-up part where it's like charming.
Yeah.
You're a 7 then.
Now, let me ask you this, because I've thought about this. What if I opened with it?
No.
Is it too much?
I don't know.
just
I mean,
come
right
out-
now, just you're doing well how you are. Just keep doing stand up and keep learning.
Oh, yeah.
Keep learning, and then
For
you'll
sure,
find
but
natural ways to
to
do
incorporate it.
You know, comics are gonna hate on it. There's comics all the time that make a whole set of like being good at singing and doing it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, there's a certain comic that he was really great at. I don't see him, but Brett Riley. You
Mm-hmm.
ever see him? He goes at the ha sometimes.
he just-
He would do a lot of Drake bits and be like, you know, Drake's always like, you know, it sounds like he's really saying this, and then he would sing and people are like, whoa, applause break, because they're always going to clap it up for it. So
Yeah.
comics are always like, oh, it's cheating, whatever, but it doesn't matter, just your whole swag of like little tippets of it. But
Yeah.
like if you're present, I always thought this way, even when I first met you, I was like, man, if he was like, people expect you to be a slob.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like that's the easy thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like a lot of some of the guys that are your size are. So if there's a little bit more like put togetherness, there's like it's charming, and then it's like it can be funnier too.
Yeah. I like
I
that.
just think
Prove
Yeah.
them wrong, dude.
I like that, dude.
it's not a
Prove them
bad like
wrong.
it's not like I never used to shave either, and now I clean this up a little bit, and
Yeah.
clean this up a little bit, and now I consistently wear black on stage. Like I
That's
I
your
was told to I go, well, I like wearing a black shirt. So like if you look at most of my clips like now, not the older ones, I'm black. I'm wearing black.
All black.
Because you want consistency.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I even think about like how I would if I got a little bit more successful. Like if I started doing theaters, I think I might wear a button-up shirt.
Really?
Wow.
Like
I've
yeah, because
seen
as
a
I get
clip of
older,
you.
if I get older, like I think I could.
Would
It
you ever
would
go
match my style more if I start talking about being like a married guy with kids. Like I think I would evolve, not like where I'm dressing up in a suit, but I think I would wear like, you know, just like a nicer outfit, or like maybe like a crew neck that's better, like, you know, like how you see Tom Brady dressed at the Raiders game, like he's got those white pants and nice
Yeah.
shoes, something like that, like a little bit more of like a swag to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's different.
I used to be really into like dressing up nice and being like, oh shit.
In and out, dude.
Fuck, dude.
Fuck
Really
being
caught my
caught up.
attention.
What are we
I'm
at?
so hungry.
I used to like really be into it, and then I started like,
Becoming a comic.
yeah, and then I was just like, I just want to be comfy, and I
That's
just want
Sure,
to,
but then but there, you know, it's called show business.
yeah,
And,
that's true.
You know, with
It's
the
part-
with
it's
the
always
with
gotta
that
change your image.
Anyone who can sing and has a good voice, there comes a sort of elegance with that. It's less schlubby. Your thing is fine right now.
That's good.
Yeah.
It goes.
That's what I figured. Yeah, I dress comfortable. I dress like myself. That's good.
Yeah.
So it works.
I don't wear hats on stage anymore.
So-
I went away
You
from that.
used to?
So
I used to a lot, and I've even when I was like I would more often than not, and then I was like it does become too younger, and I didn't think it went with what I was doing,
Yeah.
and also like there's certain other comics who were always wearing a hat too, and he was like, dude, we're kind of. I'm like, we ain't the same, bro. I'll tell you afterwards, but I'm like, don't fucking say we're the same, bro. We ain't the same.
I'm big into Hawaiian shirts on stage. Is
I've
that
noticed
schlubby?
that.
I don't know. It's just like
It fits
it's,
you, though.
It can be, but I think that there's something, you know, just a button up, like, you know, that's
Yeah.
like what Leo does wearing a Hawaii. It's just like it doesn't make sense. It's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, the button up. I never thought of it that way.
If you were a character, I don't think you're so much as a character. I think you're just a normal, talented person. Like, what's his name? Staffy. You know, is that how I say it?
Stavros.
Stavros.
Oh, Stavros.
Stavros, yeah.
Like he's a fucking character wearing a Hawaiian shirt. It's like it all
Yeah.
goes with it. It's
Yeah.
funny. Like
But
he's got this look where he's bald with his long hair.
Yeah,
he's
the
like
Ben Franklin.
He's like he's got this whole act down.
Mm-hmm.
So it's different. But like right now, you're just a normal guy who's telling his life about beating women and you know whatever you know. And then
Be Middle
having the
Eastern.
singing thing, I think it's like you know part of that culture is a little dressed up. You guys like to be presentable. and
Yeah.
stuff. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
That's my advice. But you know, close your show, Bo. Close the show.
Close the show.
Close the
All
show.
right, we're gonna close the show.
A very reformative episode.
It was.
Michael picked both you guys apart.
I love
Yeah,
it,
dude. Mike's like Mike. You know, we were talking. I know you said you're too far in, dude. But therapy, man, a little side hustle for you, dude.
Thank you, man.
You're a good therapist.
I would. All right. Well, if you guys are interested, my rate is pretty affordable. It's $100 an hour, so just hit me up.
It's pretty good.
I love it.
But before we go, I'm the one who gave a hell yeah. So before we get out of here, I just want to hear everybody else's hell yes for the week.
Yeah, mine was I was on a game show, and I
You
can't.
found out you were a slob. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I found out I was a slob, and I signed. I had to sign an NDA for a game show, which is dumb. And in the NDA, it says if you break this, you owe us $100,000.
Well, you better not say anything.
Don't break it.
I'm just a slob. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Well, hell yeah, man.
What's your hell yeah?
That I was on a game show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. It's week 1 of the NFL, and that's
Hell
the big
yeah.
enough hell
Oh,
yeah.
that's
That's
there
all
it
I
is.
can say, dude. And I had a fantasy draft, and it was fun. And I got Joe Burrow. That's exciting.
Yeah.
To have, like, one of the elite guys. Hell yeah. And it's a win or loss because, like, hopefully he does bad, you know?
Oh,
Ah.
Miami.
You know what I mean? I don't have any Miami players on my team.
That's-
so that's another hell yeah. First time I've never had a Miami player.
Forces you to watch other teams. too.
Interesting.
Well, also, like, I don't like to because you don't want double losses.
Yeah.
If they do
that's
bad in real
true.
life, you do bad in fantasy, you know. Whereas
Yeah.
if you're playing one of your Miami guys, you're like, I don't care to lose fantasy this week. If I lose fantasy because of him, that means I
That's
won
good.
in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony,
All set.
What was your hell?
your hell yeah.
My hell yeah of the week is I had one, but I forgot it.
Yesterday? That was great.
I was gonna say
It was a
I
good
say
time.
we got to be at the same party as a guy that we just watch on TV a lot.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I wake
was
up
fun.
every day and watch Entourage.
I was thinking that when I walked in, he was the first person I saw when I walked in before I saw you, and I was like, oh, Anthony's probably pretty hype.
Really?
Yeah, I really
Who's
thought
the
that.
first person you saw?
Like, first person I recognized, I turned the corner and he was like standing right there.
Well, when we walked in, he was just walking to the back with Seth Green, and we're like, oh, this is an episode of Entourage.
That is
They're both
funny.
in Entourage.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Where's E?
Jeremy
Where's E?
Didn't even
Yeah.
say his name.
Yeah, Jeremy Piven.
Jeremy Piven was there. Yeah, that was cool.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right. Michael, thank you for joining us. You guys always hate the way I end this shit.
You were just end the show.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.
Hell yeah.